Good evening. Welcome to Smyrna High Softball. As you can see, we've got the coaches meeting going on currently. We will get things ready as they do that, and we will have starting lineups momentarily, and we'll bring that to you live. And we'll be ready to go for this district contest between the Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Cavaliers from Cookeville High School. This is a big district matchup with Smyrna dropping a game to Stewart's Creek last week. That made this game that much more important because both those teams have one loss. So if we win tonight, that would take the district championship into Tuesday night when we travel to Stewart's Creek. So we'll get things started here momentarily. Stay with us.
They must abide by the decisions of the officials. Spectators are important in this process too. Fans can help promote good sportsmanship by observing rules of fair play. Each fan is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this game at a high level of sportsmanship. Spectators can support their high school by refraining from derogatory remarks or cheers. Good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of high school athletics. The TSSAA hopes you enjoy the game and support your athletes and your high school in a positive and sportsmanlike manner.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Smyrna High School and tonight's contest between the visiting Cookeville Lady Cavaliers and your Smyrna Lady Bulldogs. The starting lineups first for the visiting Cavaliers. Batting first, playing center field, number 7, Callie Webb. Batting second, playing second base, number 13, Gabby Romero. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 11, Katie Presley. Batting fourth, playing right field, number 10, Ella Dudney. Batting fifth, playing left field, number 2, Aspen Lyles. Batting sixth, the designated player, number 14,
Lexi Kilgore. Batting 7th and catching, number 27, Addie Womack. Batting 8th, playing first base, number 19, Lily McCowan. Batting 9th, playing third base, number 9, Brianna Green. And in the flex position tonight, the pitcher, number 6, Jaden Jones. And now, the lineup for your Lady Bulldogs. Leading off, the pitcher, the senior, number 10, Adeze Nobo. Batting second, the third baseman, number 5, Talia Paredes. Batting third, playing center field, number 21, Sarah Quintal. Batting fourth and catching, the senior, number 11, Shayla Skalnick. Batting fifth, playing shortstop, number 12, Kylie Travis. Batting sixth, playing second base, number 22, Star Paredes. Batting seventh, the designated player, number 16, Charlie Balias. Batting eighth, playing first base, number 7, Kyla Lowe. Batting ninth, playing left field, number 17, Lily Lane. And in the flex position tonight, the right fielder, number 3, Gracie Mosley. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would, please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps. Direct your attention down the right field line for the playing of the national anthem. Lineups are in. We're ready. Nobo going to warm up, get things going for senior night here from Smyrna High School. We will be right back. All right, we are ready to get things started here from Smyrna High School. Leading off for the Lady Cavaliers, number 7, Callie Webb. So Webb is going to step in and get things started tonight here from Smyrna High School. Senior night. First pitch misses high, ball 1. Defense for the Bulldogs. Left field, Lily Lane. Center field, Sarah Quintal. Right field, Gracie Mosley. Third base, Talia Paredes. Shortstop, Kylie Travis. Second base is Star Paredes. First base, Kyla Lowe. Shayla Skalnick behind the plate. And Adeze Nobo, the Bulldog ace, in the circle. The 1-1. Swung on, fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, tonight was senior night. Brought that to you live just a little bit ago. Always a tough night on the seniors and their parents. 1-2 taken for a call. Strike 3. So Webb goes down looking for out number 1 here in the top of the first. Now batting number 13, Gabby Romero. So Romero will step in. Swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls and a strike. This is a district contest. The 0-1 misses up, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bulldogs with 2 regular season district games remaining. This one and Tuesday night at Stewart's Creek. The 1-1 popped up to the right side. Everybody's giving chase. Paredes calls everybody off and makes the catch in foul territory for out number 2. Now batting number 11, Katie Presley. So Presley is one of the Cookeville seniors. And she will step in with nobody on, 2 away here in the top of the first inning. First pitch, changeup, swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls and a strike. Pitch misses wide, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Up, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Bulldogs starting 3 seniors tonight. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swung on, popped up, foul. That's going to get out of play. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Swung on. That's going to get out of play. Foul. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swung on. That's hit hard down the left field line. Foul. Presley has seen 7 pitches in this at bat. Will step in for the 8th one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the dirt, ball 3. Full count to the Cookeville senior. Swung on. will do a 10th pitch. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 2 away. We're in the top of the first, no score. Presley does not want to go down. This will be pitch number 11. Popped up to the left side. It's in foul territory. Lane over, in and out of the glove. Foul ball. Oh, Presley stays alive for one more pitch. A fantastic at bat here in the first inning from the Lady Cavalier. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch grounded to third. Paredes backhands it, goes to first for out number 3. So pitch number 13 is the lucky pitch. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Bulldogs coming to bat. Bottom of the first. Bulldogs coming to bat. Nobo, Paredes, Quintal will be your first 3 batters. Leading off for the Bulldogs, the pitcher, number 10, Adeze Nobo. So Nobo to get things started for the Bulldogs here at the bottom of the first against the Lady Cavaliers of Cookeville. Again, if you're just joining, welcome in. This is a district contest between the Lady Bulldogs and Cookeville. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes a call, strike 1. No balls and a strike. Coming down, winding down the regular season. The 0-1. Misses. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Changeup misses down. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Nobo is senior. Again, tonight is senior night. Celebrated the seniors before the game. The 2-1. It's flied into center field. Center fielder drifts back. Makes the catch with her back against the wall for out number 1. Now batting, the third baseman, number 5, Talia Paredes. So Paredes is going to step in with nobody on, 1 away. Paredes, also a senior. has played a major role for the Lady Bulldogs this season, manning third base and holding it down for the entire season. Swings at the first pitch, grounds it to shortstop, who goes to first for out number 2. Now batting, the center fielder, number 21, Sarah Quintal. So Quintal will step in after 2 quick outs with nobody on. Takes the first pitch high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Taking for a called, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Changeup, swung at, popped up. Second baseman calls everybody off, makes the catch for out number 3. So 3 quick ones for the Bulldogs will send us to the second. Leading off, number 10, Ella Dudney. It's top of the second. No score. Dudney leading things off for the Lady Cavaliers. Takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Also up and in, ball 2. Defense for the Bulldogs. Left to right in the outfield is Lane, Quintal, Mosley. The infield is Paredes, Travis, Paredes, Lowe. Skalnick is behind the plate. And Nobo back in the circle for her second inning of work. Delivers that pitch low, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes to the Lady Cavaliers cleanup hitter. Takes the 3-0 for a called, strike 1. 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 misses inside. Nobo issues the walk, allowing the first base runner of the game. Now batting number 2, Aspen Lyles. Lyles will step in. Runner at first, nobody out. Bulldogs come in at 19-7 overall. Shows bunt. Right back to the pitcher. Nobo turns, goes to second. Gets the out at second. Tries for the out at first. So the fielder's choice doesn't go the way that they wanted it. Now batting number 14, Lexi Kilgore. So Kilgore will step in with a runner at first and one out. Nobo with a heads-up play to go to second and get the lead runner. First pitch to Kilgore, taken for a called strike one. No balls, one strike. Again, Bulldogs come in at 19-7, 7-1 in district play. Cookeville, after this pitch, ball popped up. It's going to go foul. Cookeville comes in at 10-20 overall, 3-6 in district play. Bulldogs tied with Stewart's Creek for the district lead. And, of course, just like it has the last 2 or 3 years, it will come down to the last game of the regular season for the district championship. Pitch taken high, ball one ball, 2 strikes. That game will be Tuesday night, assuming the Bulldogs can take care of business tonight. The 1-2 misses wide, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Up, ball 3. Nobo gone full count on the 5-hitter for the Cavaliers. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. Is not going to be in time. So the strikeout is out number 1. Now batting number 27, Addie Womack. So Womack will step in. Runner at second. 2 outs. Misspoke. Swings and misses at the first pitch. No balls, 1 strike. If you're just joining, welcome in. We're in the top of the second. This is a district contest, the varsity game, between the Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Cavaliers from Cookeville. The 0-1 is up, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, it is senior night. We celebrated the seniors before the game. You can go back and watch that on Facebook or YouTube. The 1-1 up and away, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Always a big night for seniors. Started it a little earlier this year to try to give them a chance to reset before they had to get serious about the game. The 2-1 grounded to the left side. Travis picks it up, goes to first for out number 3. That does it for the top of the second. We'll go to the bottom of 2. Still no score. Bottom of the second, Bulldogs coming to bat. Leading off for the Bulldogs, the catcher, number 11, Shayla Skalnick. Skalnick will step in to get things started for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the second. The senior catcher has stepped in and been a big part of the Bulldogs this season. Swings at the first pitch, grounds it back to the pitcher, who goes to first for out number 1. Now batting the shortstop, number 12, Kylie Travis. Travis will step in, nobody on, 1 out. So 1 pitch, 1 out is very efficient. Travis asking for the sign again to make sure she is on the same page as Coach Drayton. The pitch. Shows bunt, pulls it back. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bulldogs looking to take care of business here on senior night. The 1-1. Misses down. Ball 1. Check that. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Up. Ball 3. That pitch lined into left field. That's going to get down. Travis rounding second. She's going to stop at third. Shortstop dropped the ball. Travis had a shot at it, so she'll stay with the triple down the line. So puts a runner at third. Now batting, the second baseman, number 22, Star Paredes. So Paredes will step in with a runner at third and 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Bulldogs looking to get the scoring started as there is no score at this point. The first pitch to Paredes. Swings, grounded to third. Third baseman does not check the runner before she goes to first. So Paredes drives in the first Bulldog run, making it 1-0 Smyrna. Now batting, the designated player, number 16, Charlie Baliaz. So Baliaz will step in. Nobody on, 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Bulldogs leading 1-0. Watches the first pitch bounce in front of the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Swung on, fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Just short of the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Bulldogs looking to take care of business here against Cookeville, making the Tuesday night matchup with Stewart's Creek that much more important. Pitch foul. That's going to get over the net, out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Baliaz has held down the DP position most of the season. The 2-2 floated in, popped up, shortstop underneath it, makes the catch for out number 3. That does it for the second. Bulldogs strike first. We'll go to the top of the third. Bulldogs lead 1-0. Leading off the top of the third, number 19, Lily McCowan. First pitch misses down, ball one. One ball, no strikes. McCowan is the 8 hitter in the lineup, so we'll see 8-9-1 here in the top of the third for the Lady Cavaliers. Pitch taken for a call, strike one. One ball, one strike. Defense for the Bulldogs, left to right in the outfield. Lane, Quintal, Mosley. The infield is Paredes, Travis, Paredes, Lowe. Nobo picks up the swing bunt, flips to Lowe for out number one. So the soft ground out is out number one. That'll bring up the 9 hitter for the Lady Cavaliers. Now batting number 9, Brianna Green. So Green will step in. Skalnick is behind the plate. And the Bulldog ace back in the circle here in the top of the third. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. No balls and a strike. If you're just joining, welcome in. This is the varsity game between the Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Cavaliers of Cookeville High School. One ball, one strike. Pitch down and away, ball two. 2 balls and a strike. Again, this is senior night. So we got to celebrate the seniors before the game. 2-1 inside, 3 balls and a strike. That is a ceremony you can go back and watch either on Facebook or YouTube. The 3-1 taken for a call, strike two. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Always a meaningful evening for not just the ladies, but their families and Coach Drayton. The payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Nobo gets the strikeout for out number 2. That'll take us back to the top of the lineup. Now batting number 7, Callie Webb. So Webb will step in. She struck out in her first at bat. Pitch in the dirt, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. This will be the last time Cookeville is in the district for a little bit. Districts are rearranging next year, so we'll get to see more Rutherford County teams. The 1-0. Swung on, grounded to short. Travis to low for out number 3. That does it for the top of the third. We'll go to the bottom of 3. Bulldogs lead 1-0. Bottom 3. Bulldogs lead 1-0. Lowe, Paredes, check that. Lowe, Lane, and Nobo will be the first 3 batters here in the bottom of the third. Leading off for the Bulldogs, the first baseman, number 7, Kyla Lowe. Lowe hitting in the 8 hole tonight. Steps in. Swings at the first pitch, lines it right back through the box. That's going to get into center field for a hit. So Lowe with a line drive single will be aboard for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the third. Now batting the left fielder, number 17, Lily Lane. So Lane will step in. She has a runner at first and nobody out. So Coach Drayton deciding exactly what he wants to do here. Lane steps in. Shows bunt. Rolls foul. No balls and a strike. This is Lane's first varsity start. She came in the last game in place of an injured Aaliyah Barnes. Played the rest of that game against Stewart's Creek and gets the start here tonight. The 0-1. Taken for a called strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Wide, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on. That's floated into left field. That's going to get down. Lane is the single over third. Is going to put runners at first and second and take us back to the top of the lineup. Now batting for the Bulldogs, the pitcher, number 10, Adeze Nobo. So Nobo will step in. She flied out to the absolute deepest part of the park in her first at bat. And pretty much any other field we play on in high school, that ball is gone. Smyrna has a very deep outfield wall. Nobo, ground ball up the middle. Shortstop to second will get the middle runner. So Nobo into the fielder's choice. He's going to put runners at the corners with 1 out. Now batting for the Bulldogs, the third baseman, number 5, Talia Paredes. So Paredes will step in. I would expect Nobo to take second on the first pitch. Paredes shows bunt, pulls it back, takes a called strike 1. Nobo strolls to second, trying to draw the throw. Not happening. So that puts runners at second and third for the Bulldogs. Paredes will step back into the box. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the third. Bulldogs leading 1-0. Paredes, ground ball, shortstop with a great play to keep it on the infield. But Paredes does drive in the second Bulldog run on the infield single. So that puts runners at first and second with 1 out. Now batting, the center fielder, number 21, Sarah Quintal. Quintal will step in. She flied out in her first at bat. She bats with runners at first and second and 1 out. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes it wide, throw past third. Nobo turns and looks, goes home on the errant throw. So the stolen base and the errant throw is going to score another Bulldog run. So runner on second with 1 out. 1 ball, no strikes on the Bulldogs center fielder. Not sure how it wasn't called a strike. She left that bat out there a long time for the fake bunt steal. Takes that pitch up and away, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. So she kind of got a gift there. Which we'll take. Pitch shows bunt, pulls it back. Paredes steals third on what they're calling ball 3. So 3 balls, no strikes. Runner at third, 1 out. 2 runs are in the inning. Bulldogs lead 3-0. The 3-0. Taken for a called strike 1. 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. Called strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. Swung on. That's lined into right center field. That's going to get down. Quintal rounds first. She's going to hold up there. She drives in Paredes with the single, making it 4-0 Bulldogs here in the bottom of the third. Now batting, the catcher, number 11, Shayla Skalnick. Skalnick will step in. Runner at first, 1 out. Skalnick grounded out in her first at bat. She digs in. Takes the first pitch high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. This is wide. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. Swung on. Ground to the left side. Shortstop backhands it. Tries to go to second. Skalnick with the infield single. The hard ground ball is going to put runners at first and second with 1 out. Now batting, the shortstop, number 12, Kylie Travis. Travis tripled down the left field line in her first at bat. Ended up scoring the first Bulldog run in the second. Hits that ball high and deep. Center fielder goes back, makes the catch in left center field. Both runners tag and move up a bag. So the flyout does move the runners. Putting runners at second and third. We're going to see a courtesy runner for the catcher. It's going to be number 24, Elizabeth Librero. Now batting, the second baseman, number 22, Star Paredes. So Paredes will step in with runners at second and third and 2 outs. The first pitch to her is wide, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Paredes grounded out in her first at bat. Bulldogs have scored 3 runs here in the inning. That pitch lined into left field. That gets down. 2 more Bulldogs are going to score. Paredes will go to second on the throw. So the single scores 2 more Bulldog runs, making it 6-0 Bulldogs here in the bottom of the third. Now batting, the designated player, number 16, Charlie Baileyaz. So Baileyaz will step in with a runner at second and 2 outs. 5 runs in the inning. Pitches up. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Swung on. That is lined foul, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Misses down. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Swung on. Grounded to the right side. Second baseman makes the play. Bulldogs with the big inning. Score 5 runs on 6 hits. We will go to the top of the fourth. Bulldogs lead 6-0. Top 4. Batting first, number 13, Gabby Romero. Bulldogs with a big third. Now lead 6-0 here in the top of the fourth. Romero steps in. She flied out in her first at bat. Swings at the first pitch, pops it up. Travis calls for it, makes the catch by the bag at second for out number 1. Now batting number 11, Katie Presley. So Presley will step in. Nobody on, 1 away. She grounded out in her first at bat. Defense for the Bulldogs left to right in the outfield. Lane, Quintal, Mosley. The infield is Paredes, Travis, Paredes, and Lowe. Skalnick behind the plate. And Adeze Nobo back in the circle for inning number 4. The 1-0. Swung on. Out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Fly it into left field. Lane giving chase. Makes the catch in left field on the line for out number 2. Great job by Lily Lane. Makes the catch just before the top of the grass. Now batting number 10, Ella Dudney. Lane goes a long way to make that catch. First pitch to Dudney. Nobo fields her position, goes to first for out number 3. So 3 quick outs bring the Bulldogs back to bat. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Bulldogs lead 6-0. Bottom of the 4th. Bulldogs lead 6-0. Leading off for the Bulldogs, the first baseman, number 7, Kyla Lowe. Lowe got things started in the 3rd with a single up the middle, followed of 5 runs. So she slaps one into left field. That's going to get down. So Lowe has seen 2 pitches and has 2 singles. So she will be aboard. For the defensive star of the top of the 4th. Now batting, the left fielder, number 17, Lily Lane. So Lane will step in. She singled in her first at bat. She bats with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch to Lane, swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls and a strike. Lane with a heck of a catch in the top of the inning to save at least a double. No balls and a strike. I think they're talking about the artificial noise. Lane tries the bunt, rolls foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Lane collects herself. Again, runner at first, nobody out. The 0-2 is up. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a new pitcher for Cookeville in the inning. Number 10, Ella Dudney, now pitching. The right fielder is now number 29, Rowan Abrill. The 1-2 misses wide. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Pitch inside, foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. Coach Drayton dancing to the get out the way coach chant from the dugout. The 2-2. Swung on. That is foul down the first base line. Lane staying alive. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2's up. Lane has worked the count full. This will be pitch number 9 of the at-bat. The payoff pitch swung on. That is floated to short. Short makes the catch for out number 1. A great at-bat from Lane ends in the out. That'll get us back to the top of the lineup. Now batting the pitcher, number 10, Adeze Nobo. Well, Nobo will step in. Runner at first, 1 out. Bulldogs leading 6-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings at that pitch, fouls it over the net. No balls and a strike. Nobo has flied out and reached on a fielder's choice in 2 trips. The 0-1. Up and away, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swung on, fouled out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobo keeping her hands back on the changeup, fouls it out of play. Paredes has grounded out and singled in her 2 trips to the plate. First pitch to Paredes, up and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Also high. 2 balls, no strikes. If you're just joining, welcome in to senior night at Smyrna High School. This is a district game between the Bulldogs and the Lady Cavaliers from Cookeville High School. Paredes fouls that ball straight back. 2 balls and a strike. Bulldogs with a big 3rd inning. They scored 1 in the 2nd, 5 in the 3rd, making it 6-0. And that's where we stand. The 2-1. Up, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. Misses down and in, so the senior works the walk. She goes to first. Blow moves to second. Now batting the shorts, center fielder, number 21, Sarah Quintal. Drayton coming to talk to the umpire. Looks like we're going to see a pinch runner at second, and it's going to be KK Smith. Or at least that's who Drayton called for. So Smith will be the runner at second. Runner at second is number 4, KK Smith. So Quintal will step in. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. The first pitch taken for a called strike 1. No balls and a strike. Quintal flied out and singled in her 2 trips to the plate tonight. The 0-1. Wide. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 off the end of the bat. Second baseman over, flips to first very late for out number 3. So that will do it for the Bulldogs in the 4th. We'll go to the top of the 5th. Bulldogs lead 6-0. Top of the 5th. 5, 6, 7 coming to the plate. Leading off, number 2, Aspen Lyles. So Lyles will step in. She reached on a fielder's choice in her first at bat. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls and a strike. Defense for the Bulldogs. Left to right in the outfield. Lane, Quintal, Mosley. The infield, Paredes, Travis, Paredes. Lowe is back in the game. Skalnick behind the plate. And Nobo delivers that pitch that's fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Swung on, popped up to the right side. Paredes gives chase, makes the catch in foul territory for out number 1. Now batting number 14, Lexi Kilgore. Paredes with an outstanding play, making the running catch in foul territory for out number 1. The first pitch from Nobo misses high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0, wide, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Kilgore struck out in her first at bat against Nobo. Down and in, ball 3. We're in the top of the 5th. Bulldogs lead 6-0. Bulldogs need this one in order to make Tuesday much more meaningful. Pitch called, strike 1. 3 balls and a strike. Because they are back in action on Tuesday. They will travel to Stewart's Creek, where if pitch fouled off, full count. Where if this score holds, the district championship will be on the line, as it has been the last couple of years in the season finale between the Bulldogs and the Red Hawks. The 3-2 is fouled off. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. that will also be the last game that we can bring you live. Everything else you'll have to follow on Game Changer due to TSSAA swing and a miss, strike 3. So the strikeout swinging is out, number 2. Now batting number 27, Addie Womack. Again, TSSAA does not allow live streaming other than on the NFHS network, which is a paid subscription. So we will not be able to bring you those live. Swing and a miss, strike 1, no balls and a strike. So make sure you have downloaded Game Changer so that you can follow these young ladies live. That'll be the only way you can do that. Hopefully, we'll be doing it from right here at Smyrna High School. The 0-1. Swung on, fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes. Umpire giving Skalnick just a moment as that ball kind of off her foot. Says she's good. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Pitch is up. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Taken for a called. Strike 3. So that'll take us to the bottom of the 5th. Bulldogs lead 6-0. Bottom of the 5th. Bulldogs lead 6-0. Leading off for the Bulldogs, the catcher, number 11, Shayla Skalnick. So Skalnick's going to step in, get things started for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the 5th. She is grounded out and singled in 2 trips. Watches the first pitch, up and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Skalnick takes it off the helmet. She's going to go to first. And we're going to see a courtesy runner immediately. A lot of times it's a good thing, you know, if you take it in the head, it's not going to hurt them as much. So we're going to see a courtesy runner at first. Number 24, Elizabeth Librero. The courtesy runner at first is number 24, Elizabeth Librero. Now batting, the shortstop, number 12, Kylie Travis. So Travis will step in, runner at first. Nobody out. First pitch to Travis, taken for a called strike one. No balls and a strike. Travis has tripled and flied out in her 2 trips. She got the scoring started in the second with the triple. Pitch misses wide. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. She tripled and then got driven in for the first Bulldog run. Swings and misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Travis goes down swinging for out number 1. Now batting, the second baseman, number 22, Star Paredes. So Paredes will step in. Runner at first, 1 out. Paredes has grounded out and singled in 2 trips. Sees the first pitch for a called strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Bulldogs lead 6-0. Had a big 3rd inning, scoring 5 runs. Pitch flying into center field. Center fielder goes back, makes the catch on the line drive for out number 2. So 2 outs. Now batting, the designated player, number 16, Charlie Baliaz. So Baliaz has grounded out twice in her 2 trips. She'll step in with a runner at first and 2 away. Pitch in the dirt, bobbled by the catcher. Librero reads it, goes to second. So she'll be in scoring position for Baliaz, who steps back into the box. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch misses down. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Three balls, no strikes. Baliaz sees strike 1. 3 balls and a strike to the Bulldog designated player. Fouls that one off. Counts full. To 3-2. Misses down. Ball 4. Baliaz works the walk. Goes to first. Now batting, the first baseman, number 7, Kyla Lowe. Coach Drayton re-entering Lowe, who has seen 2 pitches and singled twice. Make it 3 for 3. Oh, diving play by the second baseman. Lowe is going to be safe. KK Smith slides safely across the plate. Throw to third. Baliaz moves to third. Lowe to second. So the infield single. And everything goes crazy. So heads up play. Now batting the left fielder, number 17, Lily Lane. So Lane will step in. She has singled and lined out in 2 trips. A little chaos on that play, scoring the 7th Bulldog run. Lane with a ground ball up the middle. Pitcher makes the catch, goes to first for out number 3. That'll do it for the 5th. We'll go to the top of the 6th. Bulldogs lead 7-0. Top of the sixth, Bulldogs lead 7-0. 8-9-1 coming to the plate. Now batting number 19, Lily McCowan. So McCowan grounded out in her first at bat. Swings and misses at the first pitch. No balls and a strike. We're in the top of the sixth. Swing and a miss, strike two. Defense for the Bulldogs, left to right in the outfield. Lane, Quintal, Mosley. The infield is Paredes, Travis, Paredes, and Lowe. Skalnick behind the plate. And Nobo delivering the 0-2. Wide. Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on, lined, foul. Down the third baseline. Runs the count to a ball and 2 strikes. Ball is wet. Going to throw that one into the dugout. Get a dry one. The humidity is up. Miserable tonight. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So the strikeout is out. Number 1 here in the top of the sixth. Now batting number 9, Brianna Green. So Green will step in. She struck out in her first at bat. Pitch. Swinging, strike 1. No balls and a strike. Again, the Bulldogs back in action on Tuesday. They will travel to Stewart's Creek. Again, if this score holds, that will be for the district championship. Both teams with 1 loss. Called strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Stewart's Creek having lost to Lebanon and Smyrna having lost to Stewart's Creek. So it'll come down to the last game of the regular season. Pitch fouled out of play. Count remains, no balls, 2 strikes. As it has the last couple of seasons, both here and there. The 0-2. Misses in, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Nobo gets strikeout number 2 of the inning, and that'll take us back to the top of the lineup. Now batting number 7, Callie Webb. So Webb will step in. She has struck out and grounded out in 2 trips. Swings at the first pitch, slaps it foul. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1. Swung on, fouled off. That was fouled off a knee. Nobo with a good inside pitch, forcing Webb to swing the bat. Ends up fouling it off her own knee. So she's good to go. She'll step back in. No balls, 2 strikes. Slaps it. Paredes to first for out number 3. Bottom of the 6th, Bulldogs lead 7-0. 1, 2, 3 coming to the plate for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the 6th. Leading off for the Bulldogs, the pitcher, number 10, Adeze Nobo. So Nobo will step in. She is 0 for the evening. She's flied out, reached on a fielder's choice, and flied out. Looks at the first pitch wide, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. So she has been on base once. 2-0. She flied out in her first at bat to the deepest part of the park, which at any other park we play on would have been a home run to straightaway center field. But Smyrna is a very deep fence for high school softball. 3 balls, no strikes. The 3-0. Up, ball 4. So Nobo is aboard to get things started for the Bulldogs here in the 6th. Now batting, the third baseman, number 5, Talia Paredes. So Paredes has grounded out, singled, and walked in her 3 trips tonight. She will step in with a runner at first and nobody out. If the Bulldogs can score 3 times, they would end this game early. First pitch taken for a call, strike 1, throw down to second. Not going to be in time, so Nobo swipes second. So that'll put a runner in scoring position for Paredes. Nobo trying to get the sign, smacking her helmet hard enough we can hear it here in the box. Give herself a concussion with that. The 0-1, fouled straight back. No balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. We're in the bottom of the 6th, 7-0. Pitch taken for a questionable called third strike. So Paredes will go back to the dugout. Now batting, the center fielder, number 21, Sarah Quintal. So Quintal with an opportunity here. She has flied out, singled, and grounded out in 3 trips to the plate. Swings at the first pitch, foul down the first baseline. No balls and a strike. I'm pretty sure that ball is going to come back wet. No, apparently everything's going to be okay. The 0-1. Fake bunt, steal, and the ball gets away from the shortstop. So the stolen base and the error is going to allow the run number 8. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure what he called that. One ball, 1 strike. One ball, 2 strikes. So now nobody on for Quintal. Bulldogs lead 8-0. Pitch up and away, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 misses high. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch grounded foul down the third baseline. Quintal stays alive. So she'll step back in the box. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. Swung on. Fouled it off. Stays alive. This will be pitch number 8 of the at-bat for Quintal. The 3-2 is in the dirt, so Quintal works the walk. She goes to first, and that'll bring up the Bulldog catcher. Now batting, the catcher, number 11, Shayla Skalnick. So Skalnick will step in with a runner at first and 1 out. She does represent the game-ending run. Looks at the first pitch, takes it for a called strike 1. No balls and a strike. Again, make sure you have a downloaded Game Changer, because Tuesday night will be the last live broadcast that we can bring you per TSSAA. The rule is that it's an exorbitant amount of money to live stream the games unless it's on the NFHS network, and that's a paid subscription. So we cannot bring that to you live. The 1-1 taken for a call, strike 2. So again, make sure you've downloaded Game Changer. And that'll be the way to keep up with the Lady Bulldogs as they make their run in the playoffs. The 1-2. Swung on, popped up to the right side. That's going to stay foul in and out of the catcher's, or excuse me, the first baseman's glove. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Skalnick pulls on the pitch inside, hits it foul. A long foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swings at that pitch, pops it up. Second baseman comes in, makes the catch for out number 2. Now batting, the shortstop, number 12, Kylie Travis. So Travis will step in. She has tripled, flied out, and struck out in 3 trips. Line drive down the left field line, just foul. It was Travis batting with a runner at first and 2 away. We're in the bottom of the 6th. The Bulldogs lead 8-0. Again, make sure you have downloaded Game Changer. We can bring you one more live game this season, and that'll be Tuesday night for the district championship, assuming this score holds. That pitch popped up into right field. Right fielder underneath it makes the catch for out number 3. That'll do it for the 6th. We'll go to the top of the 7th. Bulldogs lead 8-0. batting number 13, Gabby Romero. Top of the 7th. Bulldogs lead 8-0. 1 ball, 1 strike on the 2-hitter for the Lady Cavaliers. Pitch swung on, popped up to the right side. Paredes calls for it, makes the catch with both feet in the grass for out number 1. Now batting number 11, Katie Presley. Defense for the Bulldogs, left to right in the outfield. Lane, Quintal, Mosley. The infield is Paredes, Travis, Paredes, low, pop fly, in foul territory. Travis makes the catch and rolls over backwards. Not pretty, but we'll take it. For out number 2. Skalnick is behind the plate, and Nobo back in the circle with 2 outs. Now batting number 10, Ella Dudney. So Dudney will step in. She has walked and grounded out. 3 pitches, 3 outs. Nobo ends senior night with a no-hitter. Nobo gives up no hits on senior night. Final score, Cookeville 0, Smyrna 8. So Nobo gets the job done in the circle. Heck of a senior night for that young lady. Bulldogs win 8-0. We will, again, be live with you on Tuesday for the district championship from Stewart's Creek. We will go there and see if the Bulldogs can bring in some offense. It was sorely lacking the first time we met. If we can get some offense and get that type of pitching performance as well, it ought to be a lot of fun and a very good game to end the season, the regular season. The winner of that game will host the district tournament. So here's hoping that we can get that done. Again, Bulldogs win on senior night 8-0 with a no-hitter from Adeze Nobo. Outstanding pitching performance, hitting, the whole 9 yards. We will